Fabian, any progress on our copycat?
Not really, but I think I have a lead on a cold case.
You always have been behind the curve, detective, but go on. What have you got?
You remember the early 20s? When we lost Rosalind, Hector, Isaac, and Gideon to the rebar killer?
I remember.
We never did find Gideon's body, but I know who whacked him. Who whacked all of them.
And you don't think it's Santiago, am I right?
This is difficult, Mr. Campbell, but you need to hear this. Santiago's a myth. A boogeyman made up by the real murderer. She staked Gideon, and I have the evidence to prove it. Gideon's glasses.
I see. Your evidence is a pair of spectacles. If we had a justice system, I'd love to see you call them in court. And what do you expect me to do?
Drive Lou out of Seattle. She faked Santiago, committed the rebar murders. She wiped out half her own court.
Do you think I haven't heard this kind of wild theory before?
Well,
from you, specifically? I suppose it's your nature to rake over old coals.
Wait, no, this is a breakthrough.
No, detective, it's old news. Just pay attention. You have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the old rebar killings.
You do not know who destroyed Gideon.
I do not know who destroyed Gideon.
The case is closed.
The case is closed. I guess.
Do go ahead, Detective. This is fascinating.
The killer is not Kindred. A witness heard him breathing heavily.
A mortal, do you think? Or some other kind of monster?
Perhaps a ghoul? They'd breathe like a mortal, but they'd have an edge.
Ah, yes. That is a distinct possibility.
The killer is incredibly strong. He can twist off a head with his bare hands.
Indeed. And this points to...
It would fit with a ghoul. They can be enhanced by the blood they drink. If their donor was powerful enough, they could be strong.
The net closes.
They killed Marla well before dusk. The killer can walk in the daytime.
You've already said they're not kindred, so that's no surprise.
Huh. Yeah. The killer spirited Gideon away. He's a difficult man to carry, and he'd be alert to anyone who had, bad thoughts.
Perhaps. Unless the killer had a very strong mind, of course.
The killer is into crosses. The same symbol left at every killing.
And the same rebar decoration. What does that mean to you?
They're religious. Definitely a hunter, I'd say.
You think so? I feel they might be more open were that the case.
I'm not sure Santiago exists. I think he's a myth, made up to misdirect us. I couldn't find anyone who'd seen him, or any evidence of the attacks in the other cities. I think he's a story. A piece of flim-flam.
Oh, devilish. I think you're right. But who invented him, and why? So, let's sum up. The killer is strong-minded. They are not kindred, perhaps a ghoul, probably too indirect to be religious. So, what's your conclusion? Who is the rebar killer, Detective?
Gideon. I regret to say it, but he did the work and then vanished.
Really? You think he's capable of any of this? Besides, you said yourself, our killer is not kindred, remember?
I think it's you, Lou Graham. You used a fire to destroy your sire, and took on the guise of a mortal hunter to destroy your rivals.
Oh, now, that does feel like a good theory, but I'm kindred, Fabian. And you keep saying this is a mortal.
It's Fletcher. Everyone knows he's a psychopath.
He is kindred, which rules him out. Besides, oh, he's my psychopath.
Sophia used her blood sorcery to change her abilities so she could walk in daylight.
Detective, have you been drinking from the veins of an alcoholic?
Campbell, it's obvious. A powerful ghoul with a powerful mind, working for you. Together, you faked the whole Santiago idea, making it look like an outside threat. Taking the head off your dearest sister and then crying crocodile tears? The two of you did this together, to clear out your rivals, because you could never share power, not in the long term. Campbell is the rebar killer, but you're the one in charge.
Oh, delightful. Oh, well done, Fabian. For a moment, I didn't think you'd get there. I think everyone else suspects. They're just too timid to mention it. So, what have we learned here?
That I'm about to have my head cut off with a side order of steak.
Oh, no. No, Fabian. What we've learned is you have no suspect in the rebar killings.
Yes, I have no suspect in the rebar killings.
The case is closed.
The case is closed.
There. Isn't that better?
Okay, well, that was interesting.
So you did solve the case?
Seems I did. And it seems Campbell and Lou took that from me. And those were not the only times. Thunder and blazes, how often has this happened? I thought Gideon was sending the dreams, but he's gone now. I need to mull this over. I know Sophia said she'd like to see us later, but in the meantime, Ryong expects us. And Lou, apparently. Yep, I guess our prince awaits.
Well, here we are. What do you suppose the old bird's after now? Oh, play it careful over any accusations. We only have my memory to go on.
Fire.
You asked to meet, my prince.
I did. Have you found Baker?
Not yet.
I still have hunters running around my city. That's gonna be a problem.
I will find the child. I give you my word.
Good. But first, damage control. Tali spotted a group scoping out the glacier. It looked like he'd have to get involved. Until something else drew their attention. Top prize for guessing what that could be. Maybe this child of yours had an effect.
I want something in return.
For doing your job? You already have Sophia and the kindred I tasked to give you aid. Still, it's not as if I'm ungrateful. I'll think about it.
Humor me a moment. Say we leave these hunters be.
Que sera, sera, right? Can't say I've not considered it. But you don't know what Lou's capable of. If she found out, just a single fuck-up, we shouldn't even be talking about this. With the Anarch situation, for better or worse, we need our court at full strength. Don't mention this again.
If I find Baker at the scene, if she led them away from Lou,
then it would seem your indiscretion has been useful. Let's hope it stays that way.
I will take care of this. Where can I find these hunters?
We had reports of them near the Aurora pawn shop. Nico was particularly agitated. He wanted to talk to you. I don't need to spell out how bad it would be if they took anyone for questioning. They'd give us up in a single, absent heartbeat. And I couldn't even blame them. Still, try to prevent any unnecessary loss. Wouldn't want to give them more reason. I look forward to your report.
Hunter spotted out near Aurora Pawn. Good thing you came clean about Baker. Reckon she's the reason the hunters never made it to the glacier? We should speak to Nico.
You have been busy, da? First the Sabbat, and now the IAO. The arm of the law is long, is it not?
What do you most fear?
The same thing all wise kindred fear. The beast taking control. Losing what's left of my humanity and myself. Becoming something worse. It is a difficult balance between the urge to punish wrongdoers and not letting the lust for violence take over. I hunt those who deserve it. Mortal oath breakers or those who break the law of the Camarilla.
You are wise to work with the Camarilla. This city is rife with dishonesty and devils. I am glad we can rely on you to help.
You think I'm stupid, Nomad? You are just as manipulative as the rest of them, but not as subtle. I will assist when it suits me, not when you blow your whistle.
If it is not too private, will you tell me of your embrace?
I was a soldier in the Second Great War. I followed orders and did things I was not proud of. And after all of it, we were betrayed by our commanders and abandoned. I met a kindred who smelled my rage and asked me if I wanted revenge. She gave me a chance for redemption after every bad thing I ever did. My old commander's wedding ring is around here somewhere, if you'd like to see. It's the one with the finger still in it.
I hear those of your clan suffer a terrible thirst. How do you control it so well?
It's not a well-kept secret, is it? Yes, we have a taste for kindred blood. This is a sin. But is it a sin to punish a sinner? Some kindred deserve to have the tables turned on them. I simply find the ones that have it coming.
They tell me you have a problem.
Oh, my friend, what have you been up to? I did not expect you to send me such a stray. Be very careful. In my back office.
My thanks. Shall we be intimate?
But of course.
Now I shall be direct.
Oh, this came into my shop. We should try it. And that was worth the expense of vitality. I must find time for a snack.
Be well.
Baker. Now I get it.
So you escaped your companions.
I can feel them. I can taste them. I can sense them with every part of me. They burn like stars. They smell like prey. But you left me to them. To my own men. They could have destroyed me.
So why did they not?
They almost did. When I awoke alone, the hunger drove me mad. I killed the first soldier who checked on me. I had to hide the body, then myself.
Did I misjudge your worthiness? Be grateful that I am negotiating your existence with the prince. Given that many would take your head, your survival is still in the balance. I understand your troops learned of the glacier. You led them here instead.
To the slaughter. Men who used to trust me, who had lives, who had families.
You made your bed. Now you shall lie in it forever. Just draw no more attention to Sиэтле.
I can respect that. So, what now, my sire?
Now, the IAO will still investigate Sиэтле, we both know that. But you know how your old masters think, how they talk. You will make use of this.
Now's your chance, Fire. If you're gonna point this gun.
Be careful. Seek out your opportunity. Build your strength. But when you are prepared, make sure Glacier Hotel is destroyed and the spider that lurks at its summit does not escape. Destroy Lou Graham.
Oh, that's one hell of a thing.
I understand. I can do that.
Very good, child. Now disappear as best you can, and do not look back. Perhaps years from now we shall meet, under different circumstances. Until then, I wish you good night, Mother Hen.
Just Latoya.
Then farewell, Latoya. I should report back to Ryong.
And tell her what? That you have a secret child? That you just effectively doomed her sire? This is quite the pickle.
never left LA.
Ah, there you are. Fire. Any updates on the IAO and Glacier?
I found Baker and instructed her. You can look forward to a little more independence in the coming nights.
Don't say another word. But between us, well done. The child can live. Our burden seems lightened. Good work. Now, before you go, I want to talk to you quickly about your plans. Once this Mark business is resolved, I'll be honest, this court is stronger with you in it. I'd prefer if you stayed.
They call me the Nomad for a reason. It is not within me to settle. What is eternity for, if not to explore it?
That's a shame. For all its problems, Seattle tends to grow on people. Let me know if you change your mind. I shouldn't keep you from your duties. Have a good rest of the night, Fire.
I suppose all that remains now is to check in on Lou Graham. Gotta say, going to beard the monster in her den isn't top of my list, but let's get it out of the way.
Well now.
Why am I here?
I've been thinking about my big return. Seattle has changed so much these past decades. Funny to think that you should know my city better than even I.
Then perhaps it is not your city, but mine.
Please, I'm used to your posturing. Tell me honestly, forget for a moment that Ryong is my child and I her sire. Do you think she's a good prince?
No. The court is crumbling, and she cannot hold it together.
Oh, then it's worse than I thought.
You asked.
Yes, dear. It's called chit-chat. I want to walk my streets, bathe in their lamplight, hear my footfalls on the rain-silvered asphalt. I long to hunt again. I'm sure you heard I had to let go of the flea-ridden stray. My first real foray will require a little more scaffolding, as it were. Something you, as sheriff, will facilitate.
Will I now? Because I hear the sheriff is busy.
The Mulcavian is gone. The IAO is dealt with. What else could you possibly be doing?
Sheriffing.
Then how about we give those pesky anarchs a break? You will scout for me. I need eyes on possible hunting grounds. I prefer to inspect the menu before I dine. I'm in the mood for a young female. And since I feel a newfound spring in my step, perhaps someone a little more effervescent, high-spirited, decadent, oh, positively lustful. I'm thinking black sheep of an old money dynasty. Oh, still bankrolled by the father she renounces into her third Friday night Cabernet.
There's a thing. We know a blood doll of that vintage. Coincidence?
I was thinking more, has a heartbeat.
I dread to think what you and those of other clans call gourmet. Besides, you know better than that. You proved as much with the stray. Don't let me hold you up. I'm positively famished. Just find me a likely spot. And fire, useful as you have been, I'm afraid this is your last chance. Don't aggravate me.
So in a word, what she wants is Verona. And I have an inkling where we'll find the girl.
Where?
The closest thing she has to home. The last place she was truly happy. Atrium. Say, I don't know about this fire.
Need I remind you that finding Verona was your suggestion?
I know. It's only... Look, the closer we get, the more I find myself, wondering. It'd be throwing a guinea pig to a lion.
Nothing is decided yet.
What did I tell you?
Oh, beautiful fire. Back to see me again.
Verona, you look unwell.
Well, hello to you too. Can I offer you something to drink?
I am not here to sup on you.
Come on, don't make me feel like a bad hostess. She said I had the best blood she ever tasted, you know. I'm caviar. I'm diamonds in a champagne glass.
I do not enjoy the taste of desperation.
But what the hell am I supposed to do then?
She does fit Lou's bill. You really want to throw her to the spider?
What are you going to make of your life? Do you wish to be a walking meal for the rest of your days?
Well, it's kinda embarrassing, but I did used to have a little fantasy that maybe someday Isabella would turn me into one of your kind.
And why would she do that?
You think we're furniture, right? You feed and forget we're there. But the walls got ears, and so do I. I know a few secrets I'll take to my grave. Or perhaps not, if I never end up in one.
Interesting. But words like that could see her killed before they even leave her mouth.
This is not something I will do for you, but I will consider your wish. Go home to your mortal family. There is nothing left for you here.
Hey, don't think I forgot it was you who took Isabella from me. You don't understand. I can't eat. I can't sleep. And all I have are delicious dreams of fangs kissing my throat. It haunts me.
The petty addictions of mortals are not my responsibility.
Please don't leave. Or at least have just one little taste before you go.
Perhaps we will speak again.
It doesn't have to be Verona. Should we see if we can't find a few other dishes? No harm in having options. Forget the daddy issues and all that jazz. We look for rich, high in spirits, and female. Someone else. It's your choice, Fire.
You're back. Your scouting trip was a success, I hope.
As it happens, there is someone I found who matches your particular request exactly. She calls herself Verona. She was Isabella's blood doll.
Really? How utterly fabulous. You know, Isabella was always lauding those girls over me. How divine they tasted. The buttery, complex bouquet. Oh, how fun it would be to play with her.
She is not your toy. I give her to you because I think it fitting. Do not make me regret it.
And what exactly will you do? Bark louder? Your influence ended the moment you mentioned her. The girl is mine. Don't you have work to do?
I have some questions of a personal nature.
And what makes you think I'd answer? Keep your probing to yourself.
Was it you who branded me?
Fire. That is quite the accusation, given its implications. Are you insinuating that I am Sabat? Just why would I want to destroy all I have built?
because it is no longer yours, and you cannot stand it. You would rather see it burn than in the hands of another.
I did see it burn. I did it to get rid of those crazed beasts. Do not offend me. Really, I don't know why I put up with this. In fact, you should just leave. I don't care. I'm done.
Very well.
You know, I have the strangest feeling that all the chips are about to scatter across the table. I don't recommend returning, for your sake.
Well, should we see what Sophia has for us? Sophia's not here yet. Should we sit? Well, it's been a busy night or two. I've been mulling, and I have a thing I've been meaning to ask. Your direction to your child, putting the hounds on Lou. Hell of a gamble. If it pays off, it's jackpot, but I'm not sure for who. I gotta ask, though, why do it? Because you don't like her supremeness, or out of idealism, or for a reason I can't fathom?
We are all monsters, but she is the worst kind. I despise such creatures of whim and caprice.
I can't say I disagree. Not after what she did to me and mine. It will be fascinating to see how it plays out. And might be suicidally dangerous, of course, but what day hasn't that been true for us? On other matters, though, here's a question. Say we solve our cases. No more Mark, no more bloody hand. Oh, and the city still stands. Think you'll stay? In Seattle, I mean.
No, of course not. I want my freedom back. Once this mark is removed, I will put Seattle far behind me.
Well, I suppose I've little to pack.
I had assumed you would fade with the mark.
Oh. Well, who could say? Assumptions do make fools of the best of folks, and we're far from the best. Anyway, idle thoughts. We've still got work cut out for us if we can find a thread to pull. The mark's still there, and that's a straight line to the Sabbat still being with us. That's our danger.
Who leads the Sabbat? Has someone replaced Gideon?
I'm not at all sure he was at the helm. As to who is, we don't have many leads. It's been a while since anyone's used your mark. Either they're scared now, or you're already acting as they wish. There's something to chew on. Who benefits from the nomad's actions in the city?
Why did Lou put your sire into a wall?
He was too close, would be my guess. Willing to expose that she and Ghoul Campbell were behind the killings. I guess we're halfway to justice with Campbell buried. And who knows, maybe your child will put Mama in the ground and bring it all the way.
How did your sire come to join the Sabbat?
That's a great puzzle, isn't it? Maybe he was that way before I met him, but I didn't smell that sickness. Not a hint. Did someone whisper to him down there in the dark? Or did his far-reaching gray matter wander into the wrong mind?
I used to think the Sabbat were here to do what they always seek to. cause chaos and confusion, weaken the court's resources, destroy the elders, and shatter a city's power structures beyond repair. But what do they want here? It seems more subtle.
I think we've heard one shoe drop and have yet to hear the other. Whoever bound you had a powerful intent. Maybe they're just riding the wild horse that is the Sabbat, whipping it on to... I don't know where.
We have lingered here too long.
That's truth. And where's Sophia? Why not ask the Wicked Witch of Books and Beans? On second thought, don't tell her I call her that.
Have you seen Sophia?
Ah, yes indeed. I was wondering when you'd bother to ask me. I have something for you.
Did Sophia leave it?
Have you been hit around the head recently, dear? She left some time ago, but she did request I give this to you.
What is this?
An apparatus for recording one's voice.
Interesting.
Let me help you. These things can be tricksy.
Fire, I have the solution for you. Meet me at the conservatory in the park, and I'll fill you in. Be careful, be careful.
An assignation, dearie?
Sophia, fire, and flowers in the park? My. I wonder what she's found. Sophia, I mean. I've a thought that visiting another garden might tie into our gardener.
I need a raise. I deserve one.
I wonder why Sophia didn't want to meet at the cafe. Guess she's somewhere ahead. Not sure I like this, though. You smell that? Kindred blood. Sophia's blood. Oh, I think we have a problem. smashed pots. Either the botanist needs therapy or something took a turn. Recognize that sound.
The unbirthed.
Well, this is not good. Unbirthed? This feels like a nest fire. She better be okay. More blood. Reckon someone's gone for a walk with our girl, and not to show her the roses. There must be a way through somewhere. So bad, and they're not here for a picnic. What has Sophia gotten herself into?
Just how big is this place? They took her this way. Oh shit, fire. This is serious. The entire court, by the looks of it. A selection of targets. No sign of Katsumi and no Sophia. Too unimportant, perhaps? Hopefully a good sign. Fire?
What is this place?
Nowhere that's good.
I know this place.
You've been here?
I was brought here, I think. Before I woke. I do not know how many times. I remember. pain.
You were tortured?
They asked no questions, and I gave no answers. I was still in torpor, and yet I remember the sound. Wheels beneath me, moving me. Then I would burn. I could not scream. This was where it happened. This is where I was marked.
So Sophia was right. She did find a clue to your mark.
It seems so.
Sing silence. I listen.
I brought her here.
Then what are you gonna do about it?
How did this happen?
Sophia took it upon herself to investigate alone. Reckless. She underestimated the danger. Make no mistake, this was the work of the Sabbat.
I see. This is a blow. She never wavered in her support. Not once. And to happen now? I need a moment. Thank you, Fire. You may go.
Is that our beloved sheriff? I hope you haven't come to bring down the mood.
This is a private audience.
My child and I have no secrets, do we, darling?
Why are you here?
This court is failing. What it needs is experience and a firm hand. We have agreed. I am resuming my duties as prince. We'll soon sort out our troubles.
I see. Welcome, Prince Lu.
Oh, it's such a delight to hear those words. But did I hear that right? Our dearest little Sophia, savaged by Sabbat cultists. Tragic. Oh, tragic.
You had no love for her.
Darling, we mustn't speak truth of the deceased. It's uncouth. We should hold a fundraiser in her honor to raise awareness of anti-Tremere sentiment. We could make little enamel pins. I stand with Clan Tremere, and give the proceeds to her favorite cause, the effective running of the city. I trust you dealt with the culprits?
I destroyed those that I found, but there are still more. The Sabbat must have a leader.
You needn't look very far. After all, who were the first Sabbat, if not anarchs?
Lou, the Anarchs aren't all...
Child, the anarchs are nothing but the Sabbat in a new skin.
This is naked opportunism. You only want an excuse to destroy the anarchs.
You say excuse, I say rationale. The root of this is Campbell's weakness. He let that filthy Bruja Katsumi build a power base. She has drawn in the weak-blooded and the foreigners and dug them deep into the bowels of the city. She canoodles with nameless sponsors and works with alchemy and perversion. She leads your Sabbat. Her anarchs must be exterminated.
No.
Foolish child. You can no longer claim praxis. You will not contradict me.
No. No. I will not. I will not contradict you.
God damn her for a spider.
That's better. Now, as sheriff, you, Fire, will take ownership of destroying the anarchs.
You can't do this, Fire. This is Lou and her ego. This is no way to close a case.
As sheriff, I will do no such thing.
Oh, I think you will. Unless, of course... Oh, here's an idea. You have one night, to bring me the head of the snake. Destroy Katsumi. The rest can be cleaned up. If you can't deliver, I will announce an immediate blood hunt on every anarch in this city. For Sophia.
I will not be party to this.
Inaction is action, dear. If you don't comply, your precious anarchs... well... you have your orders. Once you're done, we'll see about finding a new sheriff. One who walks to heal. Don't disappoint me.
This is bad. This is very bad.
Not now. Outside.
Fire, you should at least talk to her. There might be another angle. Look, I know it's a lot losing Sophia, but just bring Katsumi's head or a blood hunt on every anarch? She would have hated this.
You have a solution?
No, not yet at least. But I know we can find a way around this.
Well, if it ain't my favorite mother clucker.
What are you doing here?
You know me. I like to spread it around. Listen, you rascally relic, you. Real talk for a moment. I dig you. I think you're solid. I really do. Even if you play kiss-kiss in the back alleys with the IAO. You don't have your head up your ass like some others I could name. This city is bone dry, and I'm kind of worried it'll burn. Again. You gonna put down roots here? We could use you.
I have no plans to go elsewhere. However, I may not always see eye to eye with your court.
I can respect that. So this shakedown Ryong's calling for.
Whether or not they are Sabbath, Katsumi and her followers are a threat to stability here.
Sure, but so am I. And so are you. Just saying. Keep your eyes open and your wits about you. Okay? Listen, I am definitely not gonna give you Katsumi's address, right? She is definitely not in the jungle right now. And you should definitely not go and see her and figure out what the heck is going on. And who she's off frolicking with when she thinks no one's looking. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more.
So, Katsumi is in this jungle?
A shantytown, home to the homeless. You'll see.
You get it?
If Lou gets her blood hunt, everyone here is forfeit. Kindred and mortals alike.
Perhaps that's why Tali cooperated. Unless...
Hold the phone. We never did pin down who Katsumi was meeting that got the IAO so curious. Maybe the Anarchs were all tangled up with the Sabbat. What if you bring Lou Graham something better than Katsumi's head? What if you nail the real villain?